Now, what do the people think about all this a week into the situation in Afghanistan? Well, new CBS News poll shows 63% approve of removing US troops, so still a fairly strong majority. 47% approve of Biden's handling of it in particular, though. And you can see the change in time over that. 47 to 60 approved to disapprove now. 47 and 53. Yes, back in July, he had 60% approval of the withdrawal. Of course, at that point, all that people are really responding to is that he will withdraw. They're not really responding to anything happening on the ground. Not to say that there hadn't been incidents, there had been attacks and things like that, but they weren't hearing much of that. His overall job approval rating, by the way, has dropped from 62% back in March down to 50-50 now. And so, it's impossible to say, Francesca, how much of that is an immediate thing of the Afghanistan withdrawal. It could be a combination of a lot of things, but that's certainly the biggest news of the past few weeks. What do you make of it?
I mean, I think that the media loves a narrative, you know what I mean? They love anything. Oh, the president's slipping this and that. And so, I really, really have a hard time taking seriously some of these op-eds that are like, the president is in trouble, blah. That being said, you see the stats and it's like, yeah, most people want to get out of Afghanistan, but they don't know how to do it. And I've said this before on the show, I've said it many times, there's no good way to get out of a bad war. It's not possible, right? We've learned this lesson many, many times. And my God, I really hope we don't have to learn it again in my lifetime. But I feel like we will. I feel like we will once again get into a quagmire that doesn't work, trying to nation build, trying to stop communism, trying to stop, so-called Islamic terrorism, whatever it is, and it doesn't work. So, this is the point. And yeah, you don't like how it's going down. Yeah, it sucks. They're doing what they can. There was no good way out of this. There were a lot of other worse options. This is like the worst escape room ever.
Jesus, have you seen the movies? Because that's a high bar. Yeah.
I thought it was just like a physical escape room. Those rooms that you go into that like tech companies pay for their employees to team build.
I've done many of those. Not in a long time.
Is it just like you, Jank, and Anna just like screaming at each other?
That actually sounds awesome. No, it's mostly me and Brett and Brooke. But anyway, although they've done far more than me, not with me, oddly enough. I guess my phone wasn't working. I don't know. Anyway, but that was a long time ago. The scars are still there.
Check out the Damage Report podcast each day, wherever you get your podcasts, whether Pocket Casts or Stitcher or iTunes. You can join me as I give you the news and stories you want, with a range of co-hosts and interview guests jumping in on the fun each day. Again, that's the Damage Report, wherever you get your podcasts. And if you get them at iTunes, don't forget to rate and review. Sometimes I'll read them live on the show.